Family, I was realizing today that I haven't made a video about this yet. So this is how to make sure you're getting your 7.25 million on the total mobilization day. What you do is you always train one back of whatever you have on each one of these. And then once you do that, you're going to bump those up on training day. And then you just, once you get your buff, it's going to increase the amount that you can train, obviously. And then you just use all of your speed ups that you've been saving up all week on this. Then, it's like for me, I've got 3 at producing level 8. Then they are, as their lowest level, then they go ahead and produce level 9s. And then I'm able to then turn around and get my level 9s and bump all those level 9s up to level 10. Let's see how much time I have left on the buff. Oh, I'm good. Got plenty of time. All right, and then you just use those speed ups over and over again. And of course, you want to do it while you have the buff, like how it says 997. It's like 870 otherwise, because you get that increase, which is great. And now that one's too low, so I'm going to go ahead and buff up these final ones. Speed that. Oops. Well, didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. All right. And then we're going to speed these. And then I'm going to push this one over the edge and finish it. Now we can go ahead and train all of these, since we're on training day already, train up to level 9s at their max levels. Then we're going to do speed. And then I'll show you guys at the end how much I have. 300. And then the final one, boom, just like that. Now what that was able to give me was a total of 12,722 points. So what you do, again, I'm just going to go through it again, but when you're looking at the training here, if you have a level, a barrack that's at 27 or higher, 27, 28, or 29, you're able to then train level 8 units, knowing that you're going to be able to increase them to level 9 units on total mobilization day. And for the one that is at the barrack that's at 30, or if you have 2 at 30, whatever you prefer, you're going to be able to train them at level 9s all week and then train them up to level 10 on training day. And then the last thing I like to do is I like to speed all these up just on this one and make as many of my T10s as possible while I have the buff. And also just trying to use just training speed ups. So it looks like that's all that's left on here. Oh no, we have 5-minute regular speed ups. I don't want to use those, so I'm just going to use the rest on these, and we're going to leave that alone, and that's going to be it. And now if we go back and look at it again, look at that, 14,799 points. You guys saw that I was right at 7.2 when I started the video, so that added another 7.2 with all that I did. And this is about to run out, I believe. But if you look right here, yeah, it's about to move on to the next person. 20% unit cap plus the 20% training speed. The speed part of it only matters like during the week per se, and then for these remaining ones that's shaving, what you're really applying for it for is to get that increase, because it goes from the 997 down to the to 20% less of that, which I believe was like 870 something. All right, so now real quickly, I'm going to apply for my next buff that I need to use. Here we go. Oh, good Lord. I don't like applying for them when they're that high. I typically just punt and use speed ups, but I'm a little bit impatient when it comes to that. That is going to always do it for you. And then, of course, you've got radar task. You've got construction speed ups that you can use if for some reason you forgot to do this. And you're like, gosh, Josh, I got to win, though, and I screwed up. Well, you can still do it. You can still complete it, but and then, of course, buying diamonds does it as well. But in my opinion, I've been taught before to use your 4 barracks stair stacked. I don't like the stair stack. The stair stack of doing, and what they mean by stair stack is what they'll do is they'll do a I forget what levels each one are at, but let me go ahead and just do it as if I'm upgrading it. So you've got one that'll be a Unit 7 level cap, then a Unit 8, then a Unit 9, then a Unit 10. I prefer 9, 9, 9, just 10, and then just train just 9. I like to have about 10,000 in here for anything I need to do. And then once I've gotten to 10,000 of the T10s, then I like to train them at 9, 8, 8, 8 for the rest of the week. The other does work, but if you look at how much you're using the speed ups on these crappier level ones, it doesn't really help you. I just don't think so. I don't think it's worth it, because you can always hit your 7.2 with doing it this method that I have. So I don't like the level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, and then speed them up. I hate that. And then one mistake people do make on this is what I was just talking about a second ago. You need to have about 10,000 of your normal troops, because you're going to have stuff pop up during the week you're going to need troops for, and you don't want to be using any of the if you're making these lesser level ones and then killing them off, it does you no good, right? If you're killing them off running on zombies or whatever. So if you've got level 10s, if you got level 9s, if you got level 8s, whatever your max level is, have about 10,000 of those already saved up. You can still get your barracks up as high as you can. I mean, your drill grounds up as high as you can. See, I've still got plenty of room to keep going, but I'm not going to need it this week, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll use that later if needed. But that's how you do it, guys. I hope this was helpful today. As always, please like, subscribe, share, turn on your notifications. I've been noticing lately that a lot of you have done that, and that is helping you see my most recent videos pop up in your feed. Turn on those notifications so that you're not missing out on stuff, especially stuff like this one today that's about this specific day, and you could need it to use it for today, or for things like the Christmas celebration that are, a limited time that you need to be able to see that video. You don't want to pop that up, a couple months from now, and miss out on it. Though my Christmas videos do typically help with any of the celebrations, but, any of my celebration videos are typically helpful for all celebration videos. But that's it. So I hope this was helpful. This is RTV Joe from Server to be determined, signing out. Thank you, guys.